feel the glow from the bars and 1,000 stars like the cold Ohio night.
Michael Stanley had started out as a solo artist in 1973. In 1974, the Cleveland music scene changed as we know it. That is when the Michael Stanley Band first formed. The lineup of the band at the time when it was created was Michael Stanley, who was the guitarist and vocalist, Jonah Coslin, who was a singer-songwriter and was also a guitarist, Daniel Pecchio, who was a bassist and vocalist, and finally Tommy Dobeck, who was the drummer at the time. In 1975, when the Michael Stanley Band had put out their first album on Epic Records, You Break It, You Bought It, it introduced the world to the anthems that the Michael Stanley Band would later be more known as. When the single He Can't Love You reached number 33 on the Billboard 100, that song and the hometown Cleveland-inspired song My Town cracked the top 40.
I have to say, first of all, what an honor it is to be included in the local exhibition out here, and I don't think that's something that any of us even thought about when we first picked up a guitar or a bass or keyboards.
I remember this town gonna be here long after I'm gone.
But before they had made it big, they were huge in Ohio and surrounding states. The Michael Stanley Band was known for its hometown roots of Ohio, playing local venues such as Blossom, which they first performed at on August 17th, 1976. They had played 18 shows in 11 years. They had toured with many popular bands, such as the Eagles, Foreigner, and Kiss. A notable event was the 1984 World Series of Rock show at the Cleveland Municipal Stadium, which set the record for the largest outdoor free concert in the city's history. According to the Cleveland Arts Prize website, Stanley is Cleveland's heartland rock music phenomenon. They'd also said that arguably the band's greatest attendance achievement was the 4-night sold-out stand at Blossom Music Center, August 25th, 26th, and the 30th and 31st in 1982, setting a total attendance record of 74,404, a record that still stands to this day, almost 40 years later. According to Cleveland.com, that was a feat that was unheard of.
The fall of this year, and we are talking about the fact that I'm not sure you realize this, but Cleveland is probably the legitimate, if not the, if one of the birthplaces of rock and roll because of a man named
Michael Stanley himself was a proud citizen of Ohio.
This town was indeed his town. Michael Stanley stealing the hearts of Clevelanders and fans around the country for nearly 5 decades. His passing earlier this month, a heavy loss.
And the outpouring of love and support from this city has been absolutely amazing.
When Michael Stanley passed away in 2021 at the age of 72, musicians from all over, mainly Cleveland, came out to pay their respects. Joe Walsh, another Cleveland rock hero, paid homage, saying that Michael was the king of Cleveland, and of course the Michael Stanley Band became a Midwest powerhouse, calling Michael a master at the craft of songwriting, saying that his music will always be a part of me.
Outside WNCX's studios at the Halley Building shows the feeling is mutual. Someone posting this note on its window thanking Michael for the memories. And many people have been stopping by to leave notes and share memories.